Hello, welcome to Yoga with Katie. Today we're going to be doing a flow class. So let's come to a comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Shoulders relaxed down from the hips. Stomach and chest proud. Close your eyes for a moment. Setting your intention for today's class. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to the spine. We're staying calm, relaxed, and still in the present moment, in your own little world. One more breath here. We're going to slowly open up the eyes. We're going to inhale the arms up above the head. Turn the palm up, exhale down. Deep, deep inhale through your nose and deep, deep exhale through your nose. We never hold breath. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Release. One last one. Inhale your arms up. Turn long. Exhale down. Hands on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Stretching out the neck next. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Relieve any tension that you may have. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. We're going to take an inhale to center, exhale, we'll go to the other side. Ear to shoulder, extend the opposite arm out. Using the same hand to guide or support the head. Lengthening, stretch. Relieve any tension that you may have. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. Take an inhale to center, exhale to overlook the right shoulder. Only go to where you're comfortable. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side. Slowly come back to center. Chin up, head back. And then chin to chest. Inhale, center, exhale. We're going to look at the right armpit. Slightly turn the chin in, 45-degree angle, looking down. Slowly come back to center. And now we're going to look at the other armpit. Slightly turn the chin in, 45-degree angle, looking down. Slowly come back to center. Take an inhale to center. Exhale, we're going to do a neck circle, half circle, nice and slow. Don't swing your head. Don't go so fast that you're going to make yourself dizzy. Feel free to close your eyes and listen to my verbal instruction. Know your range of motion of your neck. Slowly come back to center to release. Taking a couple of calming breaths. Make sure you're not dizzy. And then we're going to go and do shoulder stretch, right arm up and across, pull back. Creating resistance, chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. One more breath, I'm going to slowly release, same arm up, we lengthen first. Place the palm behind your back and use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch, chin up, looking forward. Those who can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. Don't worry if you're not able to do it. And we're going to slowly release, shake it out, the other side, arm up and across, pull back. Creating resistance, chin is away from the body, looking forward. Shoulder stretch. And we're going to slowly release. Same arm up, and lengthen first, place the palm behind your back. Use the other hand to guide the elbow, tricep stretch, chin up, looking forward. If you can bind hands behind your back, go ahead, binding hands behind your back. And we're going to slowly release, shake it out. Hands on the shoulders, elbows in, elbows out. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Feel the pinching shoulder blades, opening up lung, heart, chest. Improving your posture, expanding your lung capacity. Oiling the shoulder joint. When you're in the center position, we're going to go into a full circle. Try to bring the elbows close together. Continue to oil the shoulder joint. And reverse. Go the other way. Slowly, slowly come back to center to release. We're going to inhale the arms up to lengthen the spine. Exhale, we're going to come to a side bend. Bending the lower arm, top arm is a crescent moon. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking up. Lengthening the side of your body. Staying here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. We lengthen the spine in center. Exhale, we'll go to the other side. Bending the lower arm, top arm is a crescent moon. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking up. Feel the length in the side of your body. Now we slowly, slowly come back up, lengthening, getting ready for the twist. Opposite hand, opposite thigh. Bring the back hand behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back, turning the neck as well. For every exhale breath, try to turn a little bit more. Stretching our lower back muscles, massaging internal organs, helping you to digest and detox. And then we'll slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. Slowly release the other side, opposite hand, opposite thigh. The other arm up and over, bring it directly behind your spine. Keep turning, overlooking your shoulder, looking at the back. Turning the neck as well. Over every exhale breath, we're going to turn a little bit more with the help of the front hand. Stretching out the lower back muscles on the other side. Stimulating meridian and acupuncture points, and also massaging internal organs. So our twisting position will help you to relieve back pain as well. I will slowly bring the body back to center. Don't let go of the front hand. Inhale the other arm up, forming a crescent, looking up. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on your thighs, sitting up nice and tall. Coming into a torso turn. So we're going to start out with a small circle. Gradually do a deeper and deeper torso turn. Moving your shoulders as well, warming up the spine. When you're in the center position, go the other way, reverse. Touching all 4 corners of your space. Big, big torso turn. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Take a breath here. And we're going to inhale the arms up to lengthen the spine. Exhale, bow down. Walking the fingers forward, elbows off the mat. Shoulders relax. Forehead down. Lengthening the spine. Keeping your neck and your spine in one straight line. Walking the hands over to the right side as far as you can go. Feel the length in the side of your body. And then we're going to slowly, slowly walking the hands over to the other side as far as you can go. Feel the length in the side of your body. Slowly, slowly walking the hands back. And we're going to stretch out the wrists. So we're going to place the hand down, fingers facing you, and lean back. You're going to immediately feel the stretch in your forearm. Stretching out the wrist as well. And be mindful for those who have carpal tunnel syndrome. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Doing a few rounds of wrist rotation to release tension. Continue a wrist exercise. Go the other way. Forward, backwards, back and down. thumb up, forward, backwards. And we're going to change light bulb, give it a very, very gentle twist. And shake, 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 shake it up. Slowly, slowly release, and we're going to come to a neutral tabletop. Spread all your fingers. Wrist underneath the shoulder, knees underneath the hip, top of the feet on the mat, neutral spine. And when you're ready, we're going to go into cat and cow. So inhale, drop your belly, chin up, look up into a cow. Exhale, round your back as much as you can. Pull your belly in tight, looking down into a cat. So we're going to do it a few times. At your own breath and your own pace. Inhale one way, exhale the other. Connecting your breath with your movement. Creating spaces between vertebrae. Cat and cows will help people to relieve back pain. Two more times. And one last one. Slowly, slowly come back to center, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. We're going to take an inhale and center, exhale to overlook the right hip, let the hip drop, squeeze the shoulder and hip together. Inhale, center, exhale to the other side, letting the hip drop. Squeeze the shoulder and hip together. Slowly, slowly come back to center, swaying side to side. And we're going to come to arm balance, right arm and left leg out, right thumb to the sky, back toes down, core strong. Neck and spine in one straight line, try your best. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release, swaying side to side, release tension in your wrist. And we're going to repeat on the other side. So left arm and right leg out, left thumb to the sky, back toes down, core strong. Be mindful if anyone who has knee or wrist issues. Couple more breaths here. And we're going to slowly, slowly release, swing side to side. We're going to come to thread the needle. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the right shoulder down. Left arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Now you can stay here if you like and extend the left leg out. On your toes or off the mat. Any variation you like to challenge yourself. Don't worry about raising the back leg if you find that it's challenging to balance. All the body weight is on the right shoulder, regular weights in the head and neck. Both hips are level. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly release, using the left hand to push yourself up. And we're going to repeat on the other side. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, slide through the opening, dropping the left shoulder down. Right arm can be out in front of you or wrapped around your waist. Now you can stay here if you like and extend the right leg out on your toes or off the mat. Or right hand, grab a hold of the right ankle, any variation you like. So once again, don't worry about raising the back leg if you find that it is challenging to balance. And when you're ready, slowly, slowly release, using the right hand to push yourself up. And we're going to come to kneeling. So if you need extra support underneath your knee, you can place the towel and have your knee on it. We're going to stretch out the toes next. So all 10 toes on the mat, including the pinky one. And we're going to sit back. If this is causing you a whole lot of pain, you can also sit on your block to lift your hip up a little bit. Toe stretch. We won't stay here for too long. Toe stretch is in the pose. We're going to do 3 breaths. Inhale your arms up. Exhale down. Inhale your arms up above the head. Lengthening the spine. Exhale down. One last one. Inhale, arms up. Exhale down. We're going to come back to neutral tabletop. Tap, tap, tap. Wiggle side to side. Release any tension that you may have in your toes. Feel the sensation of stretch. And now we're going to sit back on your heels. So once again, if you have very tight ankle joint or hip joint, if you're not able to sit down, sit on your block, and that will elevate your hip a little bit more. Ankle stretch. Once again, 3 breaths. Inhale your arms up. Turn the palm out. Exhale down. Inhale the arms up to lengthen. Exhale down. One last one. Slowly, slowly release. And we're going to come back. Neutral tabletop. Tap, tap, tap. Wiggle side to side. And from here, we're going to get ready to come up. So meet you in down dog. Spread all your fingers. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog. Upside down, letter B. Feel free to walk the dog out by alternating, bending your knees, pushing the mat away. Mountain climbing. Let's do another 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly release. And we're going to walk forward towards the hands. And now you're in the forward bend. All 10 toes facing the front, legs are hip width. If you can touch the mat, touch the mat. If you cannot touch the mat, hold on to opposite elbows or behind the legs. Hip goes above ankle bones. Dangle here for a moment. Let your stomach rest on your thighs. Lengthening the spine, stretching out hamstrings. Let the blood go the other way for a moment. Just be mindful that head is below heart. So if you don't feel good about this, you need to slowly come out of it. So active forward bend is also a good one to do to relieve back pain. One more breath, and we're going to get ready to come up. Hands on waist for support. Inhale halfway up to flat back. Exhale to slowly, slowly rise up to standing. Let your blood pressure get adjusted. After forward bend, back bend to counter. So I'm going to interlace the finger behind. Knuckles down and away from you. Lifting chin up and head back. Not pushing the hips forward. Shoulders and hips are level. Shine the chest up to the ceiling. Once again, improving your posture, stimulating thyroid gland, expanding the lung capacity. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly, slowly release. Shake it out. Coming into crescent moon. So all 10 toes facing in front, legs are hip width. Inhale your arms up, palm touch. Release index finger, grow tall. Exhale, bend towards the right side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking up. Lengthening the side of the body. Inhale, center. Tall, long. Exhale to the other side. Now we're not turning the hip forward or back. So shoulders and hips are level. Chin is away from the body. Coming into a crescent moon. Side bend. Inhale, center, lengthening. Exhale to the right. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is a crescent moon. Get a little bit deeper in your side bend. Looking up. Inhale, center. Lengthening. Exhale to the other side. Release the bottom arm. Top arm is a crescent moon. Side body long. Slowly, slowly come back up. Up, down by your side. Shoulder roll. Alternating shoulder roll. Go the other way, reverse. Shake it out. Getting ready for sun salutation. So top of your mat, big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Align the edge of your foot to the edge of your mat. So listen to your body always to avoid injuries. Inhale your arms up, palm touch, back bend, exhale, forward bend. Inhale halfway up to a flat back, hands on shin, eyes looking forward. Exhale, hands on mat, stepping back into a plank, shifting the way forward. Beginners can drop to your knees, tap your elbow by your side from there. Inhale, cobra or up dog, shoulders relax, eyes looking up. Exhale, you can fall back on your knees, tap your toes, lift your hips high, high up. Coming into a down dog, pushing the mat away. Shoulders are external rotation. Elbows are internal rotation. Eye of the elbow facing each other. Slightly bend the knees if needed, if you have tight hamstrings. Now we'll go into low lunge on the right side. So inhale, right foot forward towards the right hand, left knee on the mat. So feel free to use knee pad, cushion, pillow to support the left knee. Square the hip to the front. When you're ready, arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curved in. Shoulders relax down from the ears, eyes looking up. Place the palm together, release index finger. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to sink. Slide back, bend, looking up. Feel the stretch in the left hip flexor. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Coming into a twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. Turn and look at the back. Stabilize yourself. Stomach not resting on the thigh. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Left hand on the mat, right arm up. Open up the top hand, look at the top thumb. Lift and stretch. Slowly, slowly release. Both hands on the big toe side. Heel toe, walking the right foot out to the edge of the mat. Feel free to come on the baby toe side of your foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to open up the right hip more. Listen to your body always to avoid injuries. Keeping your neck and your spine in one straight line. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Heel toe, walking the right foot back to the center of the mat. Still 90 degrees on top of the ankle between second and third toe. We return the body to the right side. Left elbow on the outside of the thigh. Hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow. Stomach not resting on the thigh. Advanced student, feel free to come up on your back toes. So on this side, I do modification. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Hands on the mat. Make your way to the back of the mat. Take your time to come sit down. Right leg straight, left leg bend. Square the hip to the front. Point the right toes up to the ceiling. Inhale the left arm up to lengthen. Exhale, we're gonna reach forward. Holding on to any part of the foot, the legs. Slightly bend the knee if needed. If you have tight hamstring, chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. We're not rounding the back or dropping the head. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Lengthening the spine. Stretching our lower back muscles. Stretching out the right hamstring. Opening up the hip joint. One more breath. And we're going to slowly, slowly come up. Coming into seated twist. Bring the back leg on the outside of the straight leg. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to you. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Front arm can be a stop sign hand, prayer hands. Feel the resistance. Keep turning. Overlooking your shoulder. Look at the back. Turning the neck as well. We inhale to prepare. Exhale to turn a little bit more. Stretching our lower back muscles. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending down, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of our body. One more breath. Slowly, slowly release. Pushing yourself back up. Straighten up both legs. Bounce it a few times. Get the flesh part out from your butt. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Sitting up nice and tall. And when you're ready, we're going to go into a double leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up to length. Exhale, hinging forward, leading with the chest. Pretty soon your hands will be beyond your feet. Holding on to any part of the feet, the legs, or release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. And we're going to slowly, slowly come back up. And we're going to repeat low lunge on the other side. So take your time to get up. And now we're going to have right knee on the mat. So move your knee pad, towel, or cushion to the other side for support. Right leg forward. Knee is 90 degrees on top ankle between second and third toe. Square your hip to the front. When you're ready, arms up, holding onto your ball. Palm facing each other, pinky slightly curved in. Shoulders relax down from the ears, eyes looking up. Place the palm together, release index finger. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to sink. Slightly back bend, looking up. Feel the stretch in the right hip flexor. One more breath, slowly, slowly release. Getting ready for the twist. Right arm forward, left arm back. Turn a little bit back. Stabilize yourself. Feel free to come up on the back toes. Some people find that it's easier to stabilize themselves by coming up on the back toes. Your choice. Slowly, slowly release. Right hand on the mat, left arm up. Reach and stretch. Open up the top hand, look at the top thumb. Slowly, slowly release the top hand. Both hands on the big toe side. Heel toe, walking the left foot out to the edge of the mat. Feel free to come on the baby toe side of your foot. Rocking forward, backwards, side to side to open up the left hip more. The more advanced student, if you want to come up on your forearms and up on the back toes, go ahead. Beginners, modification, just stay here.
Now we're not supporting the head, so we're gonna keep the neck and your spine aligned, so we're not dropping the head. Now this is a more advanced position, so beginners, just stay in your hand level. Listen to your body always to avoid injuries. One more breath, and we're gonna slowly release, pushing yourself back up. Heel toe, walking the left foot back to the center of the mat. Getting ready for the twist. So we'll turn the body to the left side. Right elbow on the outside of the thigh, hands in prayer. Press the palm together. Turn and look at the top elbow, stomach not resting on the thigh. Now beginner, stay here. Advanced student, if you want to come up on the back toes, lift the heel high up. Feel free to open up the arms for more resistance. So this is for advanced student. When you have enough of it, slowly release. Make your way to the back of the mat for hamstring stretch. If this is where you're at, if you're not able to sit down, no problem. You can always adapt, adjust, modify to suit your body type and your ability level. Now we're going to point the left toes up to the ceiling. Square the hip to the front. Inhale the right arm up to lengthen. Exhale, we're going to hinge forward, grow longer, holding on to any other leg for the toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. If you have very tight hamstring here, we can slightly bend the knee. We use our inhale breath to prepare. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. One more breath. Slowly rise up. Coming into seated twist. Bring the right leg on the outside of the straight leg. Beginners, stay here. Those who can bend the bottom leg, go ahead. Both butts down, both feet on the ground. Opposite arm, opposite knee. Draw it close to your body. The other arm up and over. Bring it directly behind your spine. Front arm can be stop sign hand, prayer hands, any variation. Keep turning. Whatever you do, don't lean back too much. Stretching our lower back muscles. Massaging internal organs. Helping you to digest and detox. And we're going to stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly bring the body to the opposite side. Bow down, counter twist. Bending elbows, more room to come down. As we stretch our lower back and oblique, the side of your body. One more breath here. And we're going to slowly pushing outside back up. Straighten out the legs. Bounce a few times. Turn and face you. Have a sip of water if needed. And we'll continue with seated poses. Bring the sole of your feet together. Wrap the hands around the ankle. Sitting up nice and tall. Rocking side to side. Finding your sitting bones. Fly like a butterfly. Flap about 10 times. Opening up the hip joint. Draw the heel close to you. Grab a hold of the big toe or the entire feet. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale to hinge forward, leading with the chest. Bring the elbows on the outside of the chin. Chin is away from the body. Eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. Now we're opening up the hip joint, stretching our inner thighs, not forcing yourself to come down, working with your breath to get you into the alignment. Inhale to prepare, exhale to fold. Slowly, slowly, come back up. And we're gonna windshield wiper. Keep your knees bent, this is hip width, hands behind you, finger facing the same way as your feet, dropping the knees from one side to the other side. Let it fall wherever it falls. Knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat, hips can come off. Now when you're ready, we're gonna open up and drop both knees to the right side, forming a 90 degree. You can adjust the angle to suit your needs. Make sure the butt stay down. The stretch is here. Quadricep hip joint, don't lean back too much. And we're gonna look at the opposite side. A little bit of discomfort here. We're gonna stay here for 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back to center. I'm gonna windshield wiper a few more times. Hip release. And when you're ready, we're gonna drop both knees to the other side, forming a 90 degree. You can adjust the angle to suit your needs. Make sure the butt stay down. We're not lifting the hip up. You're gonna feel the stretch here. Quadricep hip joint, looking at the opposite side. Staying here for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly, slowly come back to center. Move it away. Windshield wiper a few more times. Hip release. And slowly, slowly come back to center. And we're just gonna straighten out the legs. Bounce it a few times. We're gonna come to the bow pose. So get the flesh part out from your butt. Hands underneath the kneecap. When you're ready, lift the feet off the ground. Point the toes up to the ceiling. First round can be supported. And we're gonna stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly, slowly release. Come down, catch your breath. Another round when you're ready. Get the flesh part out from your butt. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Lift your feet off the ground. So beginner, continue to hold on this way, this way. Next level, we can release the hands and we're gonna stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Slowly, slowly release. Catch your breath here. And we're gonna come to a wide leg. So use the length of your mat. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Make sure your ankles are on the mat. Get the flesh part out from your butt. Sitting up nice and tall. When you're ready, we're gonna come to a wide leg forward bend. Inhale your arms up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, we're gonna hinge forward, leading with the chest. We're not reaching forward. Place the hand in front of you, bending the elbows, more room to come down. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to hinge forward. We're not doing head to ground. Entire unit has to come down. So there's gonna be a point that you can't go anymore and you have reached your limits and your boundaries. So we're gonna inhale to prepare, exhale to fold. We're opening up the hip joints, stretching out inner thighs. Continue to lengthen the spine. Not rounding the back or dropping the head. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly rise up. Coming into a side bend, so right foot hooking onto the right toes, bring the toes to you, bending the elbows. The other arm up, reach and stretch, open up the top hand, look at the top thumb, lengthening. After you lengthen, you slowly bring the top up over, forming a crescent, looking up. Feel the length in the side of your body. Stretching out the organs on that side, stimulating meridian points, acupuncture point. Feel free to release the bottom arm so you have more room for your side bend. Shine the chest up to the ceiling. Wrapping the top arm around your waist, keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly, slowly rise up. And we're going to do a forward bend on this leg. So we're going to fold the leg that we're not using. Inhale your arms up to lengthen. Exhale, return to the straight leg, shift forward, holding on to any part of the foot, the leg, so release the hands on either side. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Neck is long, spine is straight, chin is away from the body. We're going to use the inhale back to prepare. Exhale, stomach come down a little bit more. One more breath, and we're going to slowly, slowly rise up. We're going to walk the hands over to the other side, getting ready for the gate pose. Spread the finger, align your wrist with the shoulder, grounding the top leg. Use your strong abdominal muscles to lift your hips off the ground. Top arm up, shoulders stack on top of each other. Open up the top hand, look at the top thumb. Lift and stretch. Beginners, stay here. Advanced student, if you want to turn it into balancing, lift up the top leg. Either point or flex. That will engage the top leg. So on this side, I do the modified version. When you have enough of it, slowly, slowly release. And we're going to repeat everything on the other side. So we're going to come back to a wide leg. Point the toes up to the ceiling. Left, holding on to the big toes. Bending now, with small room to come down. Lengthening, lift and stretch. After you've lengthened, you can slowly bring the top arm over. Don't worry about touching toes or touching anything. If you like, you can release the bottom arm. Make sure both butts are sitting down. Shine the chest up to the ceiling, looking up, lengthening the side of your body. Stretching out organs, stimulating meridian points, acupuncture points. Now we'll wrap the top arm around your waist. Reach for the opposite thigh. Keeping the top shoulder up and open, looking up. Slowly, slowly come back up. We're going to do a forward bend on this leg. So I'm going to fold the leg that we're not using. Inhale your arms up to lengthen. Exhale, we're going to turn to the straight leg, shift forward, holding on to any part of the leg, foot or toe. Chin is away from the body, eyes looking forward. Inhale to prepare, exhale to fold. Slowly, slowly release. Walking the hands over to the other side. We're going to grab the top leg so it doesn't slip and slide. Open up the other hand. Spread all your fingers. Wrist, shoulder aligned. Use your strong core to lift your hips off the ground. Top arm up. Reach and stretch. Looking at the top thumb. Beginner, you can stay in the gate pose as is. Advanced student, if you want to turn into balancing, you can lift up the top leg, either point or flex. Engage your core. And when you have enough of it, slowly, slowly release. Take your time to come sit down. Just going to straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times, and we're going to slowly transition to come lie down on your yoga mat for reclining poses. If you need water, have water first before you lie down. Bend your knees, your spine will automatically release, keeping the natural curve in your lower back. I'm down by your side, palm facing down. Close your eyes for a moment. Let your body get used to lying on the mat. All lying down poses, we're slightly tucking the chin in to protect your neck. And when you're ready, we're going to set ourselves up for the bridge pose. So knees are 2 feet apart, equivalent to the width of a block. So if you want to squeeze the block, place the block between your thighs, walk the heel, close your fingertips, press firmly on the mat. On the inhale, we're going to lift the hip high, high up, forming a bridge. Roll the shoulder in underneath your bridge, pull the knuckles towards the heels, shine the chest up to the ceiling. Engage your core abdominal muscles, your quadricep and your glutes are firm. So in other words, squeeze your stomach in tight, your quadricep, your thigh muscle, and your butt are firm. All the weights in the shoulder, very little weights in the head and neck. Feel free to close your eyes and listen to my verbal instruction. We're strengthening the front abdominal muscles and the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. Chin is almost touching the chest, stimulating thyroid gland. One more breath here. We're going to release the hands from underneath your bridge. One vertebrae at a time. Release the spine back down. Once you've come all the way down, you can remove your block and the windshield wiper. Dropping the knees from one side to the other side. So let it fall wherever it falls. Knees don't necessarily have to touch the mat. Hips can come off. Now we're going to do a reclining version. Now we're going to open up, drop both knees to the right side. If accessible, walking the left foot outside the mat, left hand on left ankle. And you're going to feel the stretch, just like when we were doing seated windshield wiper. The stretch is in the quadricep hip joint. Make sure the butt stays down. For more intensive stretch, outside foot on inside thigh, dragging in a little bit closer. Now you don't have to cross the foot over if this is too much. One more breath here. We're going to slowly release. I'm going to windshield wiper a few more times. Hip release. And when you're ready, we're going to drop both knees to the outside, walking the right foot outside the mat. Make sure the right butt stay down. The stretch is here, quadricep hip joint. A little bit of discomfort. If you're not able to get the hip down, you can use a towel to roll up the towel and wedge it underneath your right hip. More intensive stretch, outside foot on inside thigh, dragging it a little bit closer. Don't worry about crossing the outside foot over if you have very tight hip joint. And we're going to slowly, slowly release. Windshield wiper a few more times, hip release. And straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Now we're going to wind releasing on the right side. Wrap your hands around the right knee. Draw it closer to chest or armpits. Give it a good squeeze. Point the left toes up to the ceiling. We have massaging organs on the right side as well as ascending colon. Anytime you feel bloated, constipated, you can try wind releasing and see if it is going to give you any relief. From here, we're going to transition into spinal twist. So right foot on left thigh, opposite hand, opposite thigh, right arm out, shoulder height, palm facing down. Hips automatically comes off. Stretch, strengthen and tone the lower back muscles to support your spine, especially if you have back pain. Shoulder, shoulder blade, upper body is still on the mat. One more breath here. We're going to slowly and gently bring everything back to the center. Straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. And we're going to repeat wing releasing on the left side. So wrap your hands around the left knee. Draw it close to the chest or armpits. Give it a good squeeze. Massaging organs on the left side as well as descending colon. So anytime you feel bloated, constipated, you can try this and see if it is going to bring you any relief. From here, we're going to transition to spinal twist. So left foot on right thigh, opposite hand, opposite thigh, slowly guide the top knee as close to the floor as possible. Left arm out, shoulder height, palm facing down. Feel free to extend the top leg if you like. Stretching our lower back muscles, creating spaces between L4 and L5, helping you to relieve back pain. Slowly, slowly bring everything back to the center, straighten out the legs, bounce it a few times. Knee to chest, bend both knees, wrap your hands around your knees, rocking side to side. Coming into a big circular motion if you like, covering a big area. Massaging lower back and sacrum. Knee to chest also help you to relieve back pain. Go the other way, reverse. Slowly, slowly come back to center, lift your feet up to the sky, come into a happy baby. Bend both knees, hands on the bottom of your feet, press down so that the knees are close to the armpits, rocking side to side. We continue to massage the entire spine, entire back. So happy baby also a good one to do to relieve back pain. Open up your legs in the big V. You can grab a hold of the big toes or any part of the legs and continue to rock side to side. Stretching out inner thighs, opening up the hip joint. Slowly, slowly come back to center, bring the legs together, flex the feet. Let the blood circulate back to your heart, helping you with circulation. Energize the body. Arm down by your side, palm facing down. Increase your immunity level. Improve digestion, sleep quality, once you have good blood circulation. Now we're going to slide the hand further up the leg. You can lifting the hand chest up. Tailbones automatically comes off. Continue to stretch hamstring. Make sure you're not carrying tension in your neck, shoulders, or upper back. Slowly release the head down and down by your side. Nice and slow control. We're going to release the legs back down on the mat. Using abdominal muscle. Don't just swing the leg up and down. Once you've come all the way down, bounce it a few times. Bring the sole of your feet together. Let the knee fall to form a diamond shape. Arm down by your side, palm facing down. Close your eyes for a moment. Getting ready for final relaxation. Shavasana. Like gravity does its job to open up the hip joint. And I'll be guiding you to relaxation. So you can have your legs apart as wide as the mat. Let the feet fall out naturally. Arms are 6 to 8 inches away from the body. Turning the palm up to face the ceiling. Close your eyes. Soften your face. Relax the jaws. Separate your teeth. Lower the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Scan your body and see if there's anywhere that's still holding on to tension. Let yourself go. Try not to think about anything. Focusing on your breathing. When you inhale, belly and chest rise like a balloon. And when you exhale, draw the belly button back to your spine. Stay calm and relaxed here. In the present moment. In your own little world. Then we slowly open up the eyes, wake up your body, wiggling your fingers and your toes, rotating your ankles and your wrists, gently turning your neck left and right. Bring your legs together, point your toes, inhale your arms up and above the head, full body stretch. Exhale and down by your side. One more time. Inhale your arms up above the head, point your toes, big stretch, elongate the body. Exhale and down by your side. Bend both knees, raise your right arm, roll over to the right side of your body, coming into a fetus position. Let your blood pressure get adjusted, and when you're ready, use your top arm to push yourself up, and we're coming into a comfortable seated position. To end the practice, bring the hands to heart center in a prayer position. Thank you very much for joining me, sharing the joy of yoga together, and letting me guide through this practice. Always my pleasure. Namaste.